Hi, this is Andrew Rusnak. I am the founder of Charlotte Content Marketing, and this is the Charlotte Content Marketing Podcast. I was thinking before I started recording this that we really need to come up with a better title for the Charlotte Content Marketing Podcast. Not only is that a mouthful, and I tend to trip up on my words, but it lacks that snazz, that pizzazz, that panache. So maybe if you guys come up with maybe a catchier title or something, you can send that to me and we'll use that. But today what I want to talk about briefly is storytelling and how that relates to content marketing and what is storytelling. A lot of times when we talk about storytelling in content marketing, I get confused. Look, so are we talking about, telling the story of a brand? What does that mean? Are we telling the history of a brand, how a company got started? Are we telling the story about, how it got to be where it is today and stuff? And yeah, all of that is important at various points in a content strategy. We do try to emphasize those kinds of things, but that usually comes back down to, like your values and your mission statement, that kind of stuff, how all of that incorporates into the history of the company and how it got to be where it is today. But what we're talking about with storytelling and content, and this is written content as well as podcasting, as well as video content, infographics, anything else, is we're going to take the classic elements of storytelling, which is basically where you have a beginning, a middle, and an end. You have main characters, but more importantly, you have a relatable challenge. Okay, so that relatable challenge is going to be the story that the main characters are going to go on through the beginning, middle, and end. And the story doesn't have to be some epic tale. I mean, it can be if you want it to be, but as long as it incorporates those elements, and then there's a resolution, and that resolution should be your brand. And that's the key to tying this all together, is that in the end, the final, the big ending there, the big happy ending is going to be that your brand solved a problem, or your brand solves a problem. See, because what that does is it connects on a human level and it connects on an emotional level. And really that at the end of the day, that's what content marketing is all about. And yeah, I mean, obviously we're also angling for the search engine optimization side of things. We want to rank websites, web pages higher in search results and things like that. We want to build authority for our clients' websites and web pages and online properties and things like that. But what we're looking for is ways that we can connect. So even just me doing this right now, me creating a podcast and even being on video and looking into the camera while I'm speaking to you, this is a way that I am connecting with you. Now, that doesn't necessarily mean that, we're best buddies now or anything like that, but it's more relatable than if I just threw up an ad on the internet and it was, cluttered in with all of the other gazillion ads that you see day in and day out. So really, storytelling as it relates to branding is all about forming an emotional connection. I'm putting a human face on my company, Charlotte Content Marketing, right now by doing this, in the hopes that you will see that, hey, this is a guy just like me. I'm a human being too. And, I have wants and desires and fears and pain points, challenges, obstacles, things that I need to overcome in my personal life, my professional life, and so do you, and so do your customers. And really, that's the important thing at the end of the day, is that what we want to do is we want to relate to customers on their terms. And so our storytelling is going to align with that, and it's also going to align with our mission statement and our corporate values or company values, things like that. So really, when you hear about storytelling in content marketing, what we're talking about is relating to people. What we're talking about is relating to your customers in a way that really speaks to what matters to them. And so we're going to take all of the things that make up our brand, and then we're going to find relatable stories that basically position your brand in front of your customers as the caring, authoritative source to solve their problems. And really, that's what it's all about, is positioning you to solve the problems that your customers have, so that they come to you for answers, and they continue to come to you for business, really, at the end of the day. So if you want to learn more about this, or to have a more in-depth discussion, feel free to reach out to Charlotte Content Marketing. You can call 256-288-7511. Or you can email me directly. My email address is andrew@charlottecontentmarketing.com. And as always, you can find us on Facebook. We've got an Instagram now. We're on Threads. We're on Twitter. We're on LinkedIn. So you can find us on all the socials, and we'd love to connect with you there as well. Until next time, thank you for tuning into the Charlotte Content Marketing Podcast, and hopefully next time we'll have a snazzier name for you. So thanks again. We'll see you.